You're tuned into the Rubber Room right here on Adrenaline 101 Radio. I've currently got the lead guitarist from the band Message to Venus on the line. What's up, man?
What's up, Walter? Nice. Thank you so much for having me here.
First and foremost, man, you guys recently signed to 313 Records. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. We're excited.
How did that come about, man? How did that work out for you guys? How did you guys sign to them?
You know, we've been doing a lot of do-it-yourself promotion, and you know, we got the chance to get the attention of Ryan Darnell, who's the president of 13, and he liked the material. He heard a little bit of what we have in store for the next releases, and he said that we definitely need to work together. And you know, we just talked and got something together, and just said, this is what we need to do.
I got your last EP, man. That last EP was killer before your new CD came out.
Oh, thanks so much.
The name Message to Venus, this is the question asked of me on Twitter, so I figured I'd share the question with you guys. The name Message to Venus, what's the story behind it? How did it come about? Who started the idea?
You know, the name of the band, it's really from the lyrics of a song. It was a song about the life in another planet. The song didn't work out, but in a part of the song, it said Message to Venus, and we found it was pretty cool, so we kept it. That's the band name.
So it was originally meant to be a song, but the song didn't stick.
Yeah, it was part of the lyrics of a song. But, you know, it served its purpose, you know, the songs. So we have a band name. So it worked out pretty well.
Social media, man. Social media is a big thing nowadays, and it seems to be even bigger for you guys, social media is. Because when I first heard about you guys, it was actually through Twitter, and it seemed like everybody on Twitter already knew who you were. I seemed left out. I really did. I felt like I was just lost. How important is social media for you guys as a band?
Social media for us, it's very important because it's the means that we have to really reach out to people that could be halfway across the world. And we're blessed to be living in an era where we have that tool. You know, maybe 10 years ago, bands couldn't be able to do that. And for us, it's been a blessing.
Also, social media, your fans, they seem supportive as heck, man. It's like I get on Twitter, and it's like they're retweeting my tweets and favoriting them. How important is let me find a question. How do you feel about your fans on social media and them being so strongly for you guys, supportive?
Oh, it feels awesome to really have people that's behind the band. We have people that has been with us since the very beginning, you know, from like 2009, when we just had maybe 300 followers on Twitter. And the other, 300 followers on Twitter. And the other day, someone wrote to us saying, wow, when I followed you, you had like 3,000 followers, and now look at you guys, you already, you know, you have a song, you have a single that it's being played on the radio. I'm so excited for you guys, you know, and that just keeps you going and really motivates you.
Yeah. I know when I first heard about you guys, like I said on Twitter, it was like I thought I was finding something new, but it seemed like everybody on social media already knew about you guys, and I felt like the last person to actually find out about you guys.
Nah, you're definitely not the last person. We have a long way to go.
Oh, yeah. You guys have a new single, Hollow, what's sort of new. It's been on heavy rotation here on Adrenaline 101 Radio. Tell us a little about that track, man.
You know, it's a track that it's about living the life that you want to live, not living the life that someone else wants for you. Because in the end, if you follow something that it's not what you want, you will end up hollow, you know, empty inside.
Also, I noticed that Hollow made it into the top 100 of the Media-Based Active chart, man. Congratulations on that achievement.
Oh, thank you. You know, we still have, like I mentioned, a long way to go. We're going to keep working that single, and hopefully, you know, that single is taking us places. And it's very humbling, and we're very excited about it.
Oh, it's a killer track, man. I love that song.
Thank you.
You guys are hitting the road with 12 Stones, man. I just found out about this in February.
Yes.
How'd that work out for you guys, man?
You know, that was through 313. You know, we got those dates booked, and when Ryan Darnell brought the dates to us, we said, damn, we really gotta make this. It's a short run, but we're excited about it, and there's people excited about it, and on Twitter, on Facebook, we're seeing people that are writing like, yeah, I'll be there, I can't wait to meet you guys, and it's like, damn, we can't wait to meet our fans over there,
Have you guys ever actually seen 12 Stones live?
No, never.
Oh, they put on a killer show, man. It's gonna be a rocking tour for you guys.
Oh yeah, we bet. We can't wait. And Paul McCoy, he seems like a really cool guy, and we just can't wait for those dates.
Yeah, I seen 12 Stones. I think it was about a year ago at Digital Summer. They put on a killer show. They pretty much floored me. Now, I didn't expect them to be that great live, but they were awesome.
Awesome, man.
All right, you guys just released your new album, Victims and Villains. What can you tell us about the new album, and where can it be purchased?
The album right now, it's only available through our website, messagetovenus.com. If you go there and you hit the link that takes you to the merch store, it's the only place that you can find it. It's like an evolution. If you hear The Envelope and now you hear Victims and Villains, it's a little bit more aggressive, more edgy. But I think it's a natural evolution for us, and it's a album that is really gonna transcend really well live, because it's more raw. It's pure rock and roll.
I was gonna say it's more heavier.
Yeah, it's heavier, somewhat heavier, but without abandoning the melody that is that we always have on our songs. So it's not officially released. It's only available through our website at the moment.
So messagetovenus.com.
Definitely.
All right. Murgata sent me in a question on Twitter. She wanted me to ask you guys. It's again about Victims and Villains. She wanted to know, how long did it take to write each song on the album, and what was the initial concept for the album?
The initial concept for the album was just to record a 3-song demo.
Just a demo?
Just a demo, yeah. And but that it just turned into an EP, and then it was like, damn, maybe we should just do the album.
And you guys were on a roll.
Yeah, and then we were on a roll with our producer Leo Alvarez, so we just said, let's just get it over with and do a whole album, because we have this material. It all sounds like it should be together, so that's what we did. And each song, it took us, a good amount. Each song would take us anywhere between a week to a month to write,
Yeah, with the lyrics and the tracking and revising and editing.
Definitely, no, and then the life, the normal jobs, juggling everything.
Oh, I know all about that.
You know what I mean?
All right, the next question, this leads into another question about the same thing. Where do you begin in starting the writing process of an album?
Where?
Yeah, where do you begin in starting the writing process for an album?
Like, for example, like a song like Cold and Gray, which is on Victims and Villains, it just begins with the acoustic guitar, just playing and fooling around with a riff, and then it just starts to develop into this whole song, and then I take that riff over to the guys, and they bring their ideas, and then we are ready to present it to like Leo at that time, the producer, and we just make a whole song out of it. So it just starts really with a riff, yeah.
All right. When can we expect to see Message? Wait a minute. When can we expect to see Message to Venus on tour besides 12 Stones?
We're working tour dates as we speak. We hope that by March we can hit the road again, and by summer we can hit some of the festivals and be doing longer runs across the United States. So it's something that it's being worked as we speak.
All right. And it's 2015. What's the year 2015 hold for Message to Venus? We know 2014 was pretty big for you guys. What's in store this year?
Well, this year we want to officially release Victims and Villains. We want to keep working on Hollow. You know, I think Hollow still has a lot of terrain to cover. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll see us release another single, sometimes in the coming months.
How about a music video? Did you guys release a music video for Hollow yet?
We only have a lyric video. That's sort of the plan as of now. Not release an official music video.
Yeah, I know I seen your lyric video.
But in our plans is to release an official music video for another of the singles, during this year.
If you guys could tour with any band, who would it be?
Any band?
Any band. From today. We're going to go from today's era, not any in the past that are like passed away.
Okay. We would really enjoy a tour with Carnival. That's a band from Australia.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And, some of the newer bands like Nothing More. It's pretty cool, too.
Nothing More, they're killer, man.
Yeah, definitely.
That's going to lead me into what's currently in your playlist right now. What bands are you digging?
Well, I've been listening to Nothing More, Art of Dying, Deftones. I always listen to Tool. The usual Nirvana, you know what I mean? Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains.
I know all about all those bands.
Yeah.
Last but not least, where can the listeners find Message to Venus online?
The best place to visit is messagetovenus.com. And then follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and everything is very simple, Message to Venus. YouTube.com/Message to Venus, Twitter.com/Message to Venus, Facebook.com/Message to Venus, Instagram.com/Message to Venus. We're everywhere, and our music is available everywhere, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon.
iTunes, you said iTunes.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy for people to find us, and we encourage everyone to go search and check out our music.
All right, well, I want to thank you, man, for taking the time out of your day to do this interview, man.
No, thank you so much for having me.
Once again, guys, thank you to Message to Venus, of course. Pick up their album. It's a killer album. It's called Victims and Villains. And stay tuned to the Rubber Room right here on Adrenaline 101 Radio.